Hello, I'm Ilse Skrinrad for Group Editors Live, and with me is Dan de Wet. He is the community manager of Kingswood Golf Estate, where, yes, almost a miracle has happened. A black little springbok has been welcomed on the 4th of October. Dan, tell us a little bit. I mean, this must be one hell of a surprise.
I must say that for me, it's an absolute surprise that we got one black springbok out of the herds that we've had. We've had them here for about 7 years now. But as I understand it, from my understanding, the discoloration or different colorations in springbok is a genetic thing. And it depends on the strength of that in a particular herd, what color would be predominant. So having a pure black one, for me, it's an absolute miracle.
You obviously know who the mother is, but do you know who the father is?
Yes, certainly. There's only one ram that walks with a herd at a time. He makes sure the others don't come by. You might have noticed just now when the balance of the herd came down, how quickly he went to check, make sure there's not another ram coming. So we know that the ram currently with the herd, he's the father.
Tell us, and we hear that it's a recessive gene that causes it. So what is the chance of having another little black one coming along?
I'm not sure about being recessive genes and all the rest of that. That's why I referred to Dr. Blichnout, who is the vet. It's something beyond me, but I certainly hope that there are more black ones.
How long have you had this herd for?
It's 7 years now, just over 7 years.
And how big is it?
Currently, I think we get back to about 45, which is, our 50 is like our holding capacity, which we'd like to keep to, so that everyone's happy.
You can see here in the back, there's some part of the herd and the little black one playing with the other little newborns. So just tell us, Dan, is the herd accepting this little black member, the mother? Is she treating him different than the other little ones?
Well, my biggest fear was that there would be, because of the different coloration, that she may leave the lamb. And each time I saw him in the first 2 days, he was lying alone and separate and away from her, which was even more concerning. But I've noticed that they all ignore, they don't see color. They see another springbok. So it's wonderful, and you can see yourself. I mean, he goes up to the others, they sniff him and lick him, and so it's a wonderful relationship that they have.
And name-wise, have you decided this has caused quite a stir on social media? As you know, with a reference to the Springbok rugby team and name suggestions. What have you decided?
No, I came in, and the first photo that I took of him, I put a title to, but we're not going to use that title. I don't want to enforce my thinking on people, and I don't want to go with what social media is saying, because I totally disagree with it.
So can we maybe have like a contest, maybe suggestions, maybe start like a voting process for names?
I wouldn't think that's a bad idea. I think it's a good idea if it's something that would generate interest of the public and your readers. I think it's a fantastic idea.
We'll work on that. Tell me one particular question now. This is quite rare for a black little springbok to make his appearance. So, the safety aspects. Obviously this is something that's, lots of piques the interest. What can you do to safeguard your little one from harm?
I don't believe that he's exposed to any more harm than any other animals on this estate, and we've got bushbuck, porcupine, clawless otter, a water mongoose, we've got the springbok, and none of them are under threat. There have been 1 or 2 incidents with rabid dogs coming through, but that's been resolved. And from a human trafficking point of view, there's no doubt at all that he won't be touched.
Dan, thank you so much, and we'll look at the progress of this little one as it grows and becomes a full. You don't know what the sex of this animal is.
I'm almost sure that it's a young ram, because when a ram urinates, they stretch, and when a ewe urinates, they crouch. And I saw him urinate the other day, and I was very excited to say, I think we've got a young ram, and that's going to be fantastic if it is so.
Okay, so it's a boy's name we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Dan, thank you very much. I'm Ilse Squinrad for Group Editors Live here at Kingswood Golf Estate.